for a race that has seen many title deciders over the years. Some simple, some controversial, but all contributing to a legacy that makes the Japanese Grand Prix an indispensable stop in any Formula One season.
And I won't be winning.
City of Nagoya today at the unique
Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of My Team Career Mode, episode 33. We're on now, we're at Suzuka. What a brilliant track this is. But if you're using the peasant handling model that I'm using, I've got no chance against the AI. I have been awful compared to my teammate Mick. He's been absolutely brilliant. I've been absolutely woeful. Qualifying was a disaster, which is the best way I could sum it up. There's Mick, he's talking to the crew. They're going, good job son, good job. Your teammate's crap, because he is. There's no denying that I am utterly rubbish, but Hamilton, Bottas back on the front row after the issues they had at Singapore. There's Vettel there, Sainz, Schumy's in 8th, which is probably the best the car could do. Unfortunately though, I couldn't match that. Still going down the list. Norris. Hey. Amazingly, my first effort was good enough for 17th. We should have got through to Q2, but I decided that I didn't like the tarmac anymore and completely binned it. Where did I crash off? It was 130R.
This form and aim for another top 10 finish.
Completely bottled it at 130R. So yeah, that's what happened. So now I'm all the way down here. I've got no friends to help me out. So it's personalised. In all honesty, I have no idea what the best strategy is. I'm going to try that, see what happens. Engineer quiet.
Okay, copy that.
But yeah, I'm not feeling confident around Suzuka. I just struggling quite badly compared to the AI around here. Especially qualifying form, especially I think we were about half a second slower than Mick, which is going to be a huge difference around this track. So yeah, I don't want to try and change strategy. I'm not quick enough as it is, so I just want to try and hang on with the tyres and hopefully just make up a spot or two at the start. Try and get past Norris. We've got to try and beat Norris. I think that's our main target. In that Ural Cali Haas that he drives, that livery's quite grown on me. It's not iconic or anything like that, but it's quite clean, I think. You see a couple of the cars on the grid that are a little bit, not bland, but they're not clean. You look at Aston Martin's got a really nice livery, and then you look at Alfa Romeo's and it's just a bit messy. Red Bull's a little bit messy. McLaren's is alright as well. But the Haas is just really simple. I kind of like that. So yeah, hopefully we can get a result in terms of a race finish. That's all I'm expecting. I'm not aiming for points. That's Schumacher's job today, is to make sure he scores points. He's qualified 8th. The car's is good enough for points in terms of race pace, but I am not. So yeah, it's going to be a tough race, this one. If I finish, that itself is a problem. Ooh, this could go anywhere. Well, I said I wanted to get Norris, which I did. Now I've got to deal with my understeer. Okay. This is my chance to make up a few spots. Oh dear. That's Sonoda pretty much ruined. What I was aiming to do there was to just not brake, and I just caught the rear end of the Alpine. Just a bit clumsy. Oh, the Alpha Tower, I didn't realise I was there. Do it again. Last shot at getting this right. And we barge our way up to 13th. And that'll be it. Won't make any more positions than that. Try my best, but in terms of race pace, we're just not quite there. But yeah, we absolutely launched it into the left-hand wall during qualifying, coming out of 130R. So first time I've crashed out in a qualifying session for quite some time, actually. And Sonoda's in the pits, so evidently broke his front wing trying to do that. Oh, that's a bit wrong in terms of the line. Ooh, I've clipped the curb. And Mazepin has decided to just yeet us into the wall. Let's clip the curb. Things were going well then. Yeah, I can just ride the curb, whereas I can't. I lose quite a lot of time through the S's. That's a good half a second. just struggling out of that corner, just cannot get it right at all. Just slipped out of DRS. Oh, that's a bit of a mistake. I can't have that. Because if Mazepin gets past me, I'll get stuck behind him. Sort of stuck at the minute. Need to just try and get within DRS if we can. Just hold on to the back of Giovinazzi. Actually gained a lot of time there. The purple sector, which, you know, helped with the corner cutting slightly a bit. Wow, you see, I can't, even if I'm not front loading the curb and I'm just putting a tyre on it and I'm turning, it just sends me off. That's why I can't touch the curbs, really. See, I got to half a second and I lost it all again. Oh no, 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 now I've only got one more flashback to use. Oh, this is going to be difficult to see me finishing this race now. That was really slow through Degner 1 and 2 then. I don't want to commit too much. Down to up to 1.2 now, so I've lost a huge chunk of time. Oh, I don't think I'm going to make 3/10 up on Gio. ERS. I have to watch out for Mazepin behind me.
Mick is in the pit. Mick in the pit.
Early stop for some people. A bunch of cars going in. Oh, and that is us. Wow. Oh, okay. Inadvertently caused the crash. Ocon's broken his front wing. Now that's the first time that's ever happened to me. Pull it over to the side. We were looking alright then. Probably wouldn't have got anything out of it, I have to say. But we are out thanks to a mechanical failure. That's a shame. That's a real shame. I don't know if we'd have got points. We were looking alright, but yeah. So a DNF.
Not just victory today then, but the championship as well.
Mercedes have got another championship in their pocket. We've got an engine bill in our pocket. After that, where did Schumi finish in the end? Was stopping early the right thing to do? It was. Got himself in front of Verstappen. And I've asked, let's have a look at the times, where we were with everything. Giovinazzi ended up 12th. Mazepin was 13th, which is where we were. 27.3. We were tracking quite well with Giovinazzi. Aston Martin have apparently improved their position despite scoring no points. Not sure how that works. Schumi was a 26.8, and that's about right for where we are for overall pace. We're about half a second, 4/10 off him. So a couple more points for the team. Schumacher's now only 5 behind me. Mercedes have wrapped it up from McLaren, Ferrari, Red Bull, and then there's a tight fight for 5th place now with us and Alpine, and Perez has been scoring points relatively consistency. He got another point today. Ocon hasn't been, from what I know. So yeah, that's Japan. That's a quick episode. That's a shame. That's the first time it's happened. I just saw it come up red in the corner and I didn't want to make mention of it, but
bad luck, Sadie.
That was it.
That must be incredibly disappointing.
Well, what's she got to say for herself?
It looked like you had a few mechanical hiccups during that race.
We've got, it was an issue.
What's your teammate's secret to success today?
Yeah.
Appreciate your time.
Yeah, car was good. Car was good enough for points, and I think had we have not, crashed out in qualifying, I think we'd have been in the mix for points. I've lost a little bit of reputation because of that, which is harsh. Because it wasn't my fault the car expired. Didn't out qualify my rival. That's annoying. Oh yeah, didn't. Yeah, that's true. Oh dear. But with the engine component going on us, that's something we're going to have to look at now. One of more fitted vehicle components have excessive wear. Let's just get these activities in, get Schumi's training up again. Sponsor event in-depth tour, factory tour. Sponsor event and a chassis team building exercise. We have received the following reward: 0. Yeah, great. Cheers, Ollie. Thanks for making me feel better about the fact that it wasn't my fault for once. Maybe that should be the episode title. It wasn't my fault for once. Yeah, the MG UK. It wasn't actually that bad. It was only 30%. So yeah, it just expired on us. So we'll have to fit a new component. Luckily, no penalty for that. And MGU. There's going to be, how many events left after this? Is 3. So it might be that we may need maybe a new control electronics, I think, potentially before the end of the season. Everything else could make it, but if we have another reliability problem, that's going to be really problematic, so we need to have a look at that. So let's see how we get on. Let's see though, firstly, will we get the halo? Because the halo is so important for our development. So, simulator training for Schumacher. There's a personnel event.
The personnel team wants to run this one past you.
COD gym. That's 50 grand. That's fine. Exclusivity deal. Right. Will the halo come in? Yes. Fantastic. That is a big improvement for us. That's going to stick us really where we need to be. It's unlocked another element, another strand. So for rear downforce, we can look at the diffuser rather. Now we can get that in time for Mexico if we decide to rush it. There's a chance of failure though. Chassis we cannot do any more with outside of the calipers. That's spec free, so we need to concentrate on the specs. That's also specification free, and that is too, so we're not going to improve there anytime soon. Intercooler. What is going on with that scheduling and performance? That's really weird. Why has it done that? I don't get why it's done that. If we can get that for Mexico, that would be big. That would be a big boost for us. And we combine that maybe with something else that would also be big for us in that case. So let's see what the chassis does first. No, sorry, let's not do that. I need to make a decision on what I'm going to upgrade. I reckon we've got the best aero on the grid apparently. There's nothing we can do about the chassis. The chassis, you know, is at the maximum without spec free. Should I do a big intercool upgrade and try and get it in before Mexico? I think so. Let's give it a go. We can jump above Alpine, and we've got 770 left with our upgrade. So we get a bearings upgrade as well. We try and rush that. That would put us almost on par with Aston Martin. So that's something we should concentrate on. Don't forget Alpine's father, or rather company overview, Renault. You know, Alpine have now got the better engine in the back of their car than us, so we need to bounce back on that. It's going to be interesting to see whether we can get those upgrades in. So the calipers is the last thing we can do, and it's coming. That's good. Got a nice upgrade there. Chassis team building. The team are happy with that.
We'll have them with us for the next Grand Prix.
And we are now second by a fair margin. Not a fair margin, but in relation to where the competitive strands are, we are really there. So still work to be done. I still don't think we are, realistically, I don't think we're the second best car on the grid. I think if we look at the aerodynamics, if we go to a more suitable circuit, so we have a look at the diffuser for example, I think with the last 3 rounds, America, but we might be very strong in sector 1 and sector 3. Sector 2, obviously, with it being more chassis related, with the tighter corners as the calipers have come in, which is cool. Can't actually view the performance table, which is frustrating, but we are, I think we're 4th or 5th in the chassis, so that'll drop us back. Our powertrain, work to be done. Hopefully it'll come in. And then durability, because our MG UK decided to blow up on us in the last race, which we've got 2 upgrades for, so bit of a surprise. Thought the turbo would have gone before then, but evidently not. Right, well, a shorter episode than what I was planning, in any case, but that is it for Suzuka at Japan. Hopefully, the next race in the United States will be a lot better, but I'll stream that again over the weekend, hopefully. And thanks very much for tuning in. If you haven't given us a follow already, please make sure you do. I put out content semi-regularly when I can, so do MyTeam career mode, of course, any commentating work that I do with a number of leagues, and a few other little playthroughs as well. Hopefully we'll be introducing car mechanic simulator adventures in the next upcoming weeks and months, so that'll be something I can get my teeth into. And the announcement of Gran Turismo 7, that is going to be wicked. I'm really looking forward to that next March, but that's still at least over half a year away, but those are still some things to look forward to. So thank you very much for watching, and wherever you might be in the big wide world, have a good one. See you for the next one.